I'm going to reveal my current win percentage in just 30 seconds, but before I get into that, let's take a look at Athletics Astros 210 Houston. The Astros are $1.55. Total was 8.5 down to 8. Money's on the Athletics and the under right now. 20-cent fade of Houston in the early betting. We got Trevor Cahill for Oakland, Dallas Keuchel for Houston. Houston's $6.40 at the current market price. Oakland's won just 7 of 18 taking on the Astros. 13 out of 18 head-to-head matchups between these squads got over the total. Give me the Astros minus $1.55 and the over 8 runs. And welcome to the show. Got some lines and personal leans out for Wednesday's MLB action. But before we get into that, I just want to remind you to check out my daily best play at patreon.com/BrockPage. And with a documented win percentage of 66% for my last 40 daily best plays, you're costing yourself profitable information each and every day you're not subscribed. Packages begin at just $1.99 a month. There's also plenty of free content there as well. So once again, please feel free to hit that pause button right now. Open up your browser and just quickly check me out at patreon.com/BrockPage. It'll only take you a few seconds. Link is in the description section below. And if you're a current patron of mine and you're watching this program right now, I just can't thank you enough. You make it all worth it. I also want to give a big shout out, a quick thank you to my headline sponsor for today's program. That's Jimmy and the boys at GhostPicksATS.com. And if you like making money on sports, there's no reason why you shouldn't check out one or more of their very affordable money-making packages. That's Jimmy and the boys at GhostPicksATS.com. GhostPicksATS.com. And without any further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at our Wednesday slate of baseball games and personal leans. All starts Eastern Standard Time. And on deck, we've got Tigers, Royals, 215 Kansas City. The Royals are $1.15. Total was 8.5 down to 8. Money's on the Royals and the under right now. Nickel move toward Kansas City in the early going here. Fulmers for the Tigers, Duffy's for KC. But despite taking money in this one, the Kansas City Royals find themselves winning just 6 of 20 ball games at the current moneyline price. KC's also won just 9 of 26 when Danny Duffy made the start. And despite having a lower-ish total in this one, Danny Duffy's starts went 17-9 to the over so far in the year. So with all those factors in mind, I'm going to go ahead and take the underdog, Tigers, and the over. 8 runs in this one. Next game, Mets, Cubs, 220 Chicago. The Cubs are the $2 favorites, no total posted as of yet. We got Jason Vargas for the Mets, Alec Mills for the Cubs. And speaking of Chicago, they've done really good beating up on these sub-500 teams. The Cubbies are 28-14, taking on losing organizations. They're also going up against a Mets squad who's won just 4 of 15 when Jason Vargas throws out the first pitch. Oddly enough, though, 10 out of 15 Vargas starts did stay under the total. Give me the Cubbies run line and potentially the under if that opening line is 8 or higher. Next game, Marlins, Red Sox, 6:35 Boston. The Red Sox are the $3 favorites. Total was 9, already up to 10. We got Richards for the Fish, Price for the Sox. Boston's 19-6 when David Price makes the start. Miami's won just 21 of 62, taking on winning ball clubs. Price starts went 16-9 to the under. Give me the Red Sox run line and the under, 10 runs in this one. Next game, Blue Jays, Orioles, 7:05 Baltimore. And a little flip of the lines in this one as Baltimore opened plus $1.10. Now the $1.15 favorites. Totals 9 runs. Barookies for the Jays, Cobbs for the O's. But despite taking 25 cents worth of money already, this Baltimore squad has really struggled when Alex Cobb throws the first pitch. They've won just 5 of 24 when Cobb makes the start. They're also taking on a Toronto team who's been absolutely dominant against them. The Jays aren't impressive, 12-3 in their 15 head-to-head matchups with Baltimore. Now, total-wise, 9 out of 15 did stay under the line between these two squads. Got to take the dogs in this one. Give me the underdog, Blue Jays, winning this one outright. In the under, 9 runs in this one. Next game, White Sox, Yankees. That's going to be 7:05 New York. The Yanks are 250. Total was 10, down to 9.5. And believe it or not, money's on the White Sox and the under in this one. Nickel fade of New York in the early wagering. We've got Lopez for the White Sox, CC for the Yankees. But regardless of the early fade, this New York squad has been very impressive in Yankee Stadium. 44-19 record as the official home favorite. They're also taking on a White Sox team who's winning just 14% of their ball games at the current moneyline price. Now, Lopez starts did go 17-9 to the over. Give me the Yankees run line and the over. 9.5 in this one. Next game, Nationals, Phillies, 7:05 Philadelphia. The Phillies are $1.35. Total was 9, up to 9.5. And despite how bad they've been, the Phillies are taking money in this one. 15 cents worth of movement toward the Phils in the early betting here. We got Gio Gonzalez for the Nats, Jake Arrieta for the Fightins. All that said, though, this Phils team has dropped 8 of their last 10, and they've lost their last 4 straight in Citizens Bank Park. Now, total-wise, Gio starts went 18-8 to the under so far in the year. So with all that said and done, I'm going to go ahead and take the underdog Nationals, catching the plus money in the under. 9.5 in this one. Next game, Brewers, Reds, 7:10 Cincinnati. The Brewers are $1.45, totals 9. But the money's on the Reds right now. 10-cent fade of Milwaukee in the early betting. We got Peralta for the Brewers, Matt Harvey for the Reds. We are looking at a Reds team who has struggled against Milwaukee. And as a matter of fact, since he's dropped 9 of 14 against these very Milwaukee Brewers. And Milwaukee's had pretty good success against losing ball clubs this year, going 27-18, taking on sub-500 teams. Now, total-wise, when it comes to the scoring, we are looking at 9-5 to the over in these teams' head-to-head matchups. So with all those trends in mind, I'm going to go ahead and take the Brewers -145 and the under. 9 runs in this one. Next game, Twins, Indians, 7:10 Cleveland. The Indians are $1.80. Total was 9.5, up to 10 flat. Money's on the Twins and the over right now. 10-cent fade of the Indians in the early going here. Stewart's for Minnesota. Pluckos for Cleveland. Cleveland's 37-19 as the home favorite. Minnesota's won just 13 of 43 as the road underdog. Just 7 out of 17 head-to-head matchups got over the total. Give me the Indians outright in the under. 10 runs in this one. Next game, Rays, Braves, 7:35 Atlanta. The Braves are $1.50. Total was 8.5, down to 8 flat. Castillo's for the Rays, Newcomb's for the Braves. Atlanta's won their last 2 straight and 6 out of their last 8. Tampa's gone a winless 0-3 in their trio of contests versus Atlanta. Newcomb starts did go 15-10 to the over this year. Give me the Braves outright in the over 8 runs. Next game, Dodgers, Rangers, 8:05 Texas. The Dodgers are $1.50. Totals 10. Money's on the Rangers right now. 10-cent fade of Los Angeles in the early wagering. We got Wood for the Dodgers. Minor for the Rangers. We're looking at a Rangers squad who's won just 11 of 32, taking on teams allowing less than 4 runs per contest. We're also looking at a Dodger team who's 60% against losing ball clubs and won their last 4 straight matchups. Texas is 43-25 to the over in Arlington. Give me the Los Angeles Dodgers and the over. 10 runs in this one. Next game, that's going to be Pirates Cardinals. We're looking at an 8:15 first pitch in St. Louis. The Cards are $1.60, totals 8. Public money's on Pittsburgh. 15-cent fade of St. Louis in the early going here. We got Williams for the Pirates. Michaelis for the Cardinals. Don't understand the fade here. St. Louis is 19-7 when Michaelis makes the start. They're also taking on a Pittsburgh squad who's 417 at the current market price. Now, Williams' starts did go 18-7 to the under thus far in the year. Give me the Cardinals outright in the under. Wow. The under. 8 runs in this one. Next and final game for the show. That was rude. It is going to be Diamondbacks, Giants, 10-15 San Francisco. The D-backs are $1.20. Total was 7.5 down to 7 even. Handles shaded toward Arizona right now. 10-cent fade toward the D-backs already. Gottlieb's for Arizona. Rodriguez is for San Fran. The Giants are winning just about 70% of their games, where Derek Rodriguez made the start. Arizona's won just 7 of 18 head-to-head matchups with San Fran. Godley's starts did go 16-10 to the over this season. Give me the underdog Giants in the over, 7 runs in this one. And that is going to do it for me for my Wednesday slate of MLB leans and personal leans and picks. And before I get out of here, I just have to remind you to check out my daily best play at patreon.com/BrockPage with a documented win percentage of 66% for my last 40 daily best plays. You're costing yourself profitable information each and every day you're not subscribed. Packages begin at just $1.99 a month. There's also plenty of free content there as well. So once again, please feel free to hit that pause button right now. Open up your browser and just quickly check me out at patreon.com/BrockPage. It'll only take you a few seconds. Link is it's in the description section below. That's where the link is. And if you're a current patron of mine and you're watching this program right now, I just can't thank you enough. You certainly make it all worth it. And I also want to remind you to check out my headline sponsor. That's Jimmy LeBoys at GhostPicksATS.com. Jimmy and his team of young, hungry, expert consultants at Ghost Picks are the most passionate in the business. And if you thought I was good at handicapping games, these guys are amongst the best in the industry. And as always, thank you for watching today's program. I hope you enjoyed all this great free information. Please don't forget to check out my daily best play at patreon.com/BrockPage.